Even if it were possible to permanently banish everything threatening, everything dangerous, and therefore everything challenging and interesting, that would mean only that another danger would emerge, that of permanent human infantilism and absolute uselessness. Maybe God thought his new creation would be able to handle the serpent, and considered its presence the lesser of two evils. Much of happiness is hope, no matter how deep the underworld in which that hope was conceived. Relativism's closest approximation to virtue is tolerance. Maybe your misery is the weapon you brandish in your hatred for those who rose upward while you waited and sank. Maybe your misery is your attempt to prove the world's injustice, instead of the evidence of your own sin, your missing of the mark, your conscious refusal to strive and live. Ideologies are substitutes for true knowledge, and ideologues are always dangerous when they come to power, because a simple-minded I know-it-all approach is no match for the complexity of existence. Every person is deeply flawed. Everyone falls short of the glory of God. In the West, we have been withdrawing from our tradition, religion, and even nation-centered cultures, partly to decrease the danger of group conflict. If you have a comprehensive explanation for everything, then it decreases uncertainty and anxiety and reduces your cognitive load. And if you can use that simplifying algorithm to put yourself on the side of moral virtue, then you're constantly a good person with a minimum of effort. If you are not willing to be a fool, you can't become a master. Order is not enough. You can't just be stable and secure and unchanging, because there are still vital and important new things to be learned. So, listen to yourself and to those with whom you are speaking. Your wisdom then consists not of the knowledge you already have, but the continual search for knowledge, which is the highest form of wisdom. Every bit of learning is a little death. Every bit of new information challenges a previous conception, forcing it to dissolve into chaos before it can be reborn as something better. Sometimes such deaths virtually destroy us. There are some games you don't get to play unless you are all in. People organize their brains with conversation. If they don't have anyone to tell their story to, they lose their minds. Like hoarders, they cannot unclutter themselves. If your life is not what it could be, try telling the truth. If you cling desperately to an ideology, or wallow in nihilism, try telling the truth. If you feel weak and rejected, and desperate, and confused, try telling the truth. In paradise, everyone speaks the truth. That is what makes it paradise. Tell the truth. Or, at least, don't lie. Don't use language instrumentally. You are by no means only what you already know. You are also all that which you could know if you only would. Women's proclivity to say no, more than any other force, has shaped our evolution into the creative, industrious, upright, large-brained creatures that we are.